Hi everyone, welcome to Karan's Gyan. Today I'm going to kick off with Quick Heal Technologies. It is India's market leader in consumer antivirus softwares, and it is also a wannabe enterprise leader for antivirus tools and softwares. So let's discuss more about this further. First things foremost, we always need to start our study with a background. So, what is a background on current antivirus and cybersecurity? Cybersecurity market will be worth $225 billion by 2025. Geopolitical tensions are fueling cybersecurity risks. Well, I believe if tomorrow if there's a war, it'll start with the cyber warfare first, where we would see electrical grids to go down, companies facing DDoS attacks, malwares, ransomwares being rampant towards common infrastructure. So again, geopolitical tensions is something that one should consider when think about antivirus and cybersecurity. Currently, the cybersecurity market is deeply fragmented, and there is consolidation that would happen in the future where a couple of key players would come out. Moreover, if you guys are following news about CrowdStrike or use Microsoft in your corporate workplaces, I'm sure you know how CrowdStrike's outage brought the whole world to a standstill. Moreover, 2024 will be filled with a lot of cybersecurity attacks, especially zero-day attacks, ransomware, digital extortion, and AI-powered malware. Last but not the least, with respect to cybersecurity and antivirus firms, they technically have a big overhead of research and development costs because our environment with respect to cybersecurity is continuously changing. People are getting smarter, attackers are getting more sophisticated, because of which more R&D is required by cybersecurity companies so that they are in sync with the technology, and this R&D doesn't depend on the stage of product. Typically for IT products, when they reach the end stage of product, the research and development cost drops quite significantly, but in this case this expense would persist because, well, they need to keep up with a rising cybersecurity risks that evolve on a day-to-day basis. All right. Coming to Quick Heal, Quick Heal is India's only full stack enterprise cybersecurity platform provider that offers integrated, modular, scalable, sentient, and easy to deploy solutions. Well, it's the keywords that you hear from every other cloud computing or IT company. But basically, it's India's market leader in antivirus right now, and it offers a full stack cybersecurity enterprise platform because it's trying to cater to enterprise customers. Again, it has two main segments. One is a consumer segment and the other is enterprise segment. I'm sure when you guys be getting your first desktop so many years ago, Quick Heal Antivirus would have been one of the go-to products that you would go for. Um, if I talk about consumer segment, it has a 30% market share in the country with respect to the consumer segment. I would actually reckon it to be even more because a lot of cybersecurity that's happening for personal PCs in the country is pirated in some manner or the other. Hence, Quick Heal has a good, strong penetration in the consumer segment of the Indian market. Apart from that, Quick Heal is now looking at enterprise. We would discuss why it's shifting its focus from consumer to enterprise. Well, it's sort of intuitive, isn't it? But anyways, to catch the big whales, the enterprise whales, it incorporated SQRITE in UAE as a startup, and this startup now aims at SME and mid-market enterprises. If I give you a brief analysis of revenue by segment, you see consumer revenue by segment has sort of remained flat, if not decreased, whereas enterprise revenue is consistently improving. If I give you these figures are in crore. So in financial year 2021, for example, the consumer segment's revenue went up to 300 crores and has been downhill ever since, settling at about 210, crores as of financial year 2024. Whereas if I look at enterprise revenue, it started below 75 crores and it has picked up pace. And from what I read, it's gonna keep picking up pace, and the consumer revenue is gonna go down because how the markets are right now. If I talk about the mixture of revenue based on consumer and enterprise, we see a steady growth in enterprise share. As of quarter 1 financial 2025, enterprise has a bigger share than consumer. So that's something to look out for. Talking about consolidated profit and loss. Well, as you can see in quarter 1 financial year 2024, it had a negative earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization, which is basically the operating profit of the company. And if I look at profit after tax, well, it's loss after tax of 12.8 crores. And the company sort of turned around in quarter 4 and quarter 1 subsequently. But the key message here is if you go back and look into the financials of quarter 1 financial year 24. In fact, go back all the way to financial year 2022, and you would see that Quick Heal was loss making then. And the reason behind it is at that time, as I pointed before in 2022, the consumers' revenue was sort of dropping, and the enterprise hadn't picked up that much. And plus, since they're developing this enterprise branch, they're using the cash cow of the consumer business to develop enterprise. Hence, we saw higher expenses than usual for these financial years between 2020 to 2022, peaking in 2022. And thus, as a result, it was loss making in financial year 2022 as well, apart from quarter 1 financial year 24. So, I would like you to do some research on the profitability of this company. Currently, it's profitable, and I have a good feeling it'll stay profitable for some time, as long as it delivers on its key promised area of developing enterprise solutions. Anyways, moving on to the cash cow of this business. The cash cow is the Indian consumer antivirus business. Well, it has been a cash cow for quite some time, though I don't think this is a apt description anymore because of falling revenues. And it says that it has been in existence for 30 plus years, market leader with 30%, more than 30% share in the Indian market, robust sales and distribution network of India. If I talk about current scenario, they say compared to the US, where 50% of personal PCs have penetration of antivirus, India only has a penetration of 20 to 25%. They say headwinds are visible in the segment since financial year 2023, which is easing out gradually. Our approach focusing on maintaining our market share, drive consumer awareness in global cybersecurity specific domain. Well, if I be very honest and I read this, I read crap because the segment is going nowhere. The consumer segment would stay flat and would slowly die a slow, horrible death. And if the company really wants to focus something, it should focus on enterprise. And if I look at enterprise, as I mentioned, it is a cybersecurity startups, SQRITE, incorporated in the UAE. Started in financial year 2016, 2017 to 2022. They were developing SMB market products. They made investments in more products. They crossed a revenue of 100 crores by financial year 2023. By financial year 2024, they started capturing the mid market, and they started coming up with new products that are currently generating revenue. And again, they have some more investments in the enterprise aspect of it. And if I look at revenue, revenue is increasing. If I look at revenue for quarter 1 for corresponding financial years, I'm saying revenue is increasing then. So if I use 32 crores of financial year 2025, quarter 1, basically, as a measure of how big this number could be, I could say it can cross 150 crores, and that'd be a good jump for this company, and can lay out a good, strong pathway for the enterprise segment of this company. Because I personally don't feel consumer business has a lot of growth as of now. Talking about the cybersecurity market landscape, well, this talks about customer segment and this talks about cybersecurity needs, where the x-axis basically has the products that cater to the corresponding customer segment market. So as of now, if we have Quick Heal Antivirus deals with retail customers and micro businesses, and that's just a fraction of what the iceberg is. So you're just seeing the tip of iceberg here. That used to be a cash cow for some time, not anymore. But SQRite is taking on the reins right now, and we are seeing SQRite develop into micro, SMB, mid-market, and large enterprise. However, their focus customer set is only till mid-market, and they're not looking at large enterprises as of now. But I'm sure one day it'll come. Things look good for enterprise. If I talk about expanding serviceable operatable market, basically it is the market that can be targeted by Quick Heal based on the products they have currently I mean, not currently, I mean, in financial year 2023, the market size was 1100 crore. And now this market size can go up to 4000 crore. This is again because of increasing threats, expansion into higher customer segments, that is enterprise. DP enforcement. I'm not too sure what exactly this is. And then again, new products launch, and this is a cycle. And this gets us back to SQRite, which has a lot of potential with this growing operatable market. Talking about stock market data, well, I usually don't like to discuss this because this does not reflect a company's value. Accordingly, but market is supreme, and if market says this is the price, this must be the price. Hence, this is a topic of discussion. Currently, the market cap of this company as of the 30th of June 2024 was about 2,600 odd crores, 2,600, 500 crores, as I would put it. It had a market price of about 500 rupees then. I think it's about 600 right now. When I'm shooting this video, and market cap of 3 grand crores. If I look at shareholding pattern, the promoter holds the big bag with 72%. 8% is owned by mutual funds, FIIs, DIIs, and 20% by public like yourself and myself. And this, guys, is my presentation on Quick Heal. I would like you to do some more research on this technology and of this company, and keep following this company because it has good prospects in the future, and you can earn some good money in the long term if it turns from a wannabe enterprise leader to an enterprise leader, and it surely does have the brand name and the capability to do that. So that's it from my end, and thank you for enjoying this video. Thank you so much. Have a very nice day. Bye.